The city of Rochester has offered homeowners compensation for this severe water main break, but some say it's not enough. Remember this flooding after a water main break on Culver Road in November? Homeowners heard back from the city on their claims for the property damage. News 10 NBC's Aaron Mahin spoke with neighbors about what the city is offering.
The amount the city offered varies home to home. The two homeowners that I spoke with today got 12% and 16% respectively of what they originally asked for. One of them is Julia Gonzalez. She lives on this first home here on Meredith Street. And she tells me she's not even bothering with the appeals process. She is just going straight to finding a lawyer. This was the scene people woke up to on November 11th. The city estimates the break released around 2 million gallons of water. Back then, homeowners told me that insurance would not cover the damage since the flooding started outside the home. So many filed claims with the city for damages. This is the claim form, right?
This is the claim form.
Okay. Julia Gonzalez spent thousands after 1.5 feet of water flooded her basement. She had to replace the water heater, her dryer, and work on drying the space out. You asked for about $15,000. This letter says they're offering the amount of $2,951. What can you do with this money?
It doesn't even cover half of what we lost and had to replace out of pocket.
The city sent in Gonzalez's offer in February, but she still hasn't signed it. Some neighbors think that they might send in an appeal. They want to appeal the offer that they got. Is that something that you're going to do?
I will do that with a lawyer because I don't know that fancy language. I'm looking for somebody that knows how to speak to them.
Jordan Dejewski and his husband Izzy found themselves in about 2 feet of water in November. They got their form last week. Have you signed your claim form yet?
I have not signed my claim form.
Why is that?
We would like to appeal that. I don't know what that appeal process entirely looks like yet.
Both Gonzalez and Dejewski itemized everything for their claim form, receipt after receipt, documenting the financial cost to their lives.
We put meticulous detail into cataloging what we thought was the value of everything that was destroyed in the basement. And from my look at the claim, they just threw a blank number at us.
The city responded to claim forms with this statement, in part noting it offered a number of services to those affected by the water main break that it does not typically take. It also says that all claims were evaluated per state property damage compensation rules and were based on cash value, accounting for property's depreciation in age, condition, and prior use. Dejewski says it took a large chunk out of their savings to deal with the damages. And so now they're facing a difficult choice of what they can afford to replace. If there's been one positive, he tells me it's finding community. The neighbors here on Meredith Street are on a first-name basis. They've gotten to know each other very well through this ordeal. And he says he's realized the importance of knowing your neighbor. Reporting from Culver and Meredith Street, Aaron Mahin, News 10 NBC.
We also asked the city about the investigation into the delayed response time in November. It took about 5 hours to shut the water off after the first emergency call was made. The city says it suspended one Water Bureau supervisor and one team member. It's also established new procedures to ensure timely responses to water main breaks 24/7.